Good afternoon, everybody. It's February 16th, 2021, and this is the new estate, the 4130. This is the Army Green with a black fork. Let's take a quick look at it. Here's the first thing that I really liked about the bike. The tires are 700 by 25, but they measure 27.9. Now, why are they wider than marked? Because this time they put them on a boxed rim with a large flange hub and a sealed bearing hub. Super smooth tire. It just feel better when they're wider. They're still a cheap tire, but the patch that it's riding on is a lot wider. So these tires I'm going to keep for a while. I'm not going to, take them off and toss them basically. This one, they look good with a gum wall, but more importantly, they feel better. Already got some Lakio pedals on it. I have a fabric saddle, of course. Ordered that a couple days ago, came in. I used one of my old bags to put a tube and a tire lever in, and I'll use my shorty wrench, my 15 millimeter for this bike. Camelback water bottle. No bosses on the C tube, only on the down tube. The state logo looks really clean, nice and simple. Um, Not a fan of the brakes, but you know the modulation's decent once I cut down the cables. And this front cable was super long, so this got cut down obviously. Front end of the bike looks sharp. I'm pretty happy with it. What I'm really happy with is the colorway. The army green with black fork just looks clean, guys. It rides really well. These wheels came true. I can't believe it. Wheels that are true. I'm sorry for the finger in the way. Wheels came in true, so that's a really nice big plus. I have an out front bracket for the computer, and I use the Wahoo Mini on it, so the bracket's already there. And that's because I had the extra brackets from the other bikes because I upgraded their brackets. So just put a bracket here. I'm not going to buy another computer. I'll just use my Wahoos whenever I ride this bike. The only thing I'm debating on is putting on some brake levers. But you know what? I'm going to keep these for a minute. Um, so why did I buy it? Because I found it cheap. Um, it's in excellent condition. Um, there's really nothing I had to replace. I threw away the saddle because it was a ridiculously fat saddle. Just looked horrible. Stapled together. You know how they staple the cheap saddles underneath. Couldn't stand that. So got rid of it. Lowered the stem by about 3-4 millimeters. So that worked out perfect. It's a 90 stem, so not too long, not too short. Um, it has a shallow drop. Bars are a little on the funky side, but they'll work and they feel really comfortable. The tape's some cheap foam tape, but it feels good. And it's a clean wrap since they didn't have to put brake levers on it. Internally routed cable on the top tube. That's kind of nice. You guys all know I love the dropouts on them. Um, I wish my SoCal 4130 had these fatter rims on it because then I would have never replaced the tire. Or I would have replaced the tires, but not so soon. Um, so these tires basically measure the same width as my SoCal State 4130. It just the rims on that bike are so narrow, so traditional looking. It kind of keeps with the look of the bike, but I needed that extra feel. I needed that extra cushioning on the tires to create a little bit of comfort on the bike. So this is the new Estate. I hope you guys like it. I think the look pedals just look perfect on it. So I put a few red accents. So red valve cap, red. Let's see if you can see it over here. Cable ends, um, and that matches perfectly with the red on the pedal. So the aesthetics are important to me. You guys all know that. If you guys have any questions on the bike, please let me know. This is a 52 centimeter, so I guess you would call it a small. So if anybody out there is looking for a decent bike that's set up pretty sweet, let me know. This bike probably will go on sale this weekend, but we'll see. Might have a little fun on it first, but I think the way I set it up is perfect for anybody who wants to ride a single speed, well built, fairly light considering it's chromoly, but it just looks sweet. It looks really, really good. All right, guys, you have any questions? Let me know.